Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome to Garden Child Tarot. I just wanted to do a really quick reading here. Just got compelled to do one. So I have 3 piles today. The first pile, it's kind of a special little memento of my grandma in Kentucky. If you could see it, try to make it close up for you. It's kind of like a little angel. It was originally, I believe, a pin, but I took the pin out and I made it into a pendant. So yeah, we're going to call this the little guardian angel. That's going to be for pile 1. Pile 2, I have the crow's feather. And then pile 3, I have a piece of willow. We got a willow tree by us that fell, and a big limb came down, and I got called to pick up a piece that was on the ground. So it was harvested, humanely, and also, it makes really good burning. This thing is getting so nice and dry, so I figured I could just kind of take pieces off and burn it as I felt necessary. Willow is a very special tree, so I do encourage you to look up what that can do for you. It's also used for clearing. It's also used for certain rituals on certain days. So yeah, I got this really beautiful piece, and I thank the tree for its sacrifice. And yeah, so this is the willow. So pile 3 is going to be the willow. So again, pile 1 is the, we'll just call it guardian angel. Pile 2, crow's feather. Pile 3, piece of willow bark. So I'll meet you guys at your piles. Hi, pile 1. So if you picked the guardian angel, let's see a little pendant here, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to be using the Light Seer's tarot deck, and then I will be using the Spirit Animal Oracle deck along with the Romance Love Angels if I feel the need to. So let's see here. I'll be shuffling on camera. So pile 1. What does Spirit have to say to our pile 1s? I know it's the end of summer now. Things are winding down. Leaves are changing. It's really pretty outside too. I love fall. Fall's my favorite season. So I'm going to do, well, that in spring. So I'm going to do 4 cards. And we'll just kind of take a look at them, and then we'll do clarifiers underneath each. So let's take, well, you know what, let's just do the clarifiers. Hey, let's make it a big surprise. All right, so I'm not doing reversals unless I really get the message to, but I'm not hearing that today. Not today. So pile 1, what does Spirit have to say to pile 1? Look on the bottom. We got the, King of Wands. Hello. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Pile 1, okay, I gotta tell you, before I started shuffling, I got this lady here. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky. Queen of Pentacles. This was here before I even shuffled your deck. It just fell out of the cards, and I was like, you know what? I got a feeling I'm going to be seeing her again. And I did. It's in your pile. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, Justice, and Judgment. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. I wanted to say King, but sorry, it's just a Knight. Then we also have the Queen of Wands. Then underneath Justice, we have the Devil here. Oh no. Okay. And then we got the Ten of Swords underneath Judgment. Oh boy. And then we got the King of Wands here as a clarifier. When I see the King of Wands here, I'm really tied to this lion here. A lot of Leo energy, but then also that gives me, I kind of see the Strength card when I do that. So here, let's take a look. So we'll start here with the Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. So with the Queen of Pentacles here. So there is an abundance that you're working on here. Let me just take a look. You're working on something. You're working on something really, really special. And I'm seeing here, it's something inside of you. So pile one, it really looks like you're kind of healing yourself. You're working on you. From what I could see here, when I see the Knight of Cups underneath the Queen of Pentacles, well, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm really getting a feeling that that's your card there. That is your card. But it seems like there's a part of you that's holding yourself back because there's been some rotten things that have happened, and it seems like pile one, you're kind of prone, like when I see here this Five of Cups here, you know, you see here how she's kind of like everything's just pouring out. It's all going away. And this is telling me that right now you're facing some inner demons here with the Devil underneath the Justice here. So someone here has got dealt a pretty bad blow legally against you in something or another having to do with the courts. Also, there's a lot of Libra energy here, so we got some Libras. But at the same time, though, it's putting you into a funk. It's putting you into a depression. You're getting your head caught up in it, and that's what I see here with this Hermit. And I think the biggest thing that Spirit is trying to tell you is that you need to find the happiness inside yourself. You need to look and find happiness inside yourself. When I look at this Judgment card here, you see how it almost seems like she's kind of in anguish and just holding up and just waiting for that piece of her that's happy or that wants to be happy for it to just come out. Sorry, I'm trying to find a right way to center this. Okay. So she wants to come out, and I think this is what Spirit's trying to tell you. Now, you're not able to do that because you got here like the Ten of Swords. So you really got this mentality that you're kind of stuck in right now, probably because of whatever you've had to deal with as far as like legal issues. And I'm getting a nefarious character, somebody going on. Somebody really good looking, but really shifty. Kind of like the person that doesn't exactly do what they say they're going to do. They just kind of do whatever and just leave you to kind of put up with things and deal with stuff. You're moving on with that. But this is telling you, especially with the King of Wands here, with this Leo, with this lion in the back, I'm getting strength. You're being told to hang on and to continue with what you're doing. You're doing amazing things. And then when I see this Queen of Wands next to the Queen of Pentacles here, underneath the Hermit, you know, normally Hermit's not always a bad card. You know, it looks like here, this little girl, it looks like she's nurturing something. She's growing something inside her, and she's developing something special. It's in the dark, though, because she's clearly in a rough spot, but it looks like you're handling it. And, you know, you notice how you see these two, the Hermit, and then underneath the Queen of Wands, how there's a light. There's a light inside you, and that's, you know, also symbolized in the Judgment card here, that you need to nurture. You need to continue to nurture that, because you know what? That's what's really going to take you to the next level that I see here, because underneath that is the Sun. There is ultimate attainment, and the things that you really do want for it looks like, you know, I can see the Knight of Cups here. There's love on your mind. You know, you're taking care of your money, you're taking care of your house. You know, maybe you want someone special to share that with. And you know what? This says the world is absolutely yours. And you know, that's funny because, like, I got this right underneath that is the Fool. So this tells me, oh, and then the Page of Cups. So yeah, you know what? Pile one, you have things coming towards you, but you can't quite see it right now because you're really stuck in kind of the throes of like a legal battle of some sorts. So, you know, it's just telling you to hang on just a little bit longer, especially with this lion here. You need to keep strong. You need to take care of yourself. Most importantly, most importantly, you know, I think the biggest thing this Queen of Pentacles has to say to you is be the queen. Be the queen that you are. And it's time for you to take care of your things. And if you continue to do that, your king will show up. Or vice versa. Hey, queen, king, whatever you guys want to put it. You know, whatever works for you. Just using it because it says queen. But let's get some romance angels and see what else they have to say to pile one here. You deserve love. Yeah, pile one, you do deserve love. You know, you really, and that really does mean that you're ready too. Something about it feels like, especially when I see this Knight of Cups here underneath the Queen of Pentacles, kind of like there's a little self-sabotage going on here. Maybe there's like a feeling of unworthiness in some way. And this is telling you that no, you are. You absolutely are. And you need to stop putting your, you know, it seems to me like, kind of like you're your own worst enemy a little bit, pile one. Yeah, let's do one more romance angel, and then we'll do the spirit animal oracle deck. Worth waiting for. Okay, sorry. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so yeah, so you know what? It means that you really need to be patient. Yes, it's been a while, and sometimes it just feels like forever. It does. You know, a minute feels like an eternity to the hopeful. So, you know, pile one, it's telling you to hang in there. Keep your strength, but most importantly, keep doing what you're doing, pile one. You're doing a damn good job, and you need to give yourself the recognition you deserve for that. So let's see. Oh, parrot spirit, watch your words. Yes, so this is telling me, pile one, that right now you're feeling in despair. And because when we get into a certain period in our life when we're feeling really down, we start down talking ourselves. We start down talking our situation, our predicament, our feelings, everything. Everything just turns down, and we start to create, or at least that's energetically, we start to create that thing, and we make it happen in a way. It's almost like a precursor. So it's, and you know what? I'm absolutely guilty. I'm so guilty of it. So, you know, I'm sorry. I just, you know, I got to be honest with you. But at the same time, you know, it's, watch your words, what you say to yourself internally. Like, oh, I can't do that. I wouldn't know how. This wouldn't this, and this wouldn't that. I wouldn't know how to this. You know what? Stop. Stop with that talk right now. So this is what this is saying as far as parrot spirit's concerned. Also, it's warning you with whoever that person you're dealing with is in legal matters, don't tell them anything. Yeah, don't tell them anything. So yeah, watch your words, be careful who you're talking to, but most importantly, watch how you're talking to yourself. You know what? You deserve love too. You deserve to be treated like a human being, and you deserve to be happy, pile one. And I hope you find that. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Take care. Hi, pile two. So if you picked the crow's feather, this is going to be your reading. So I kind of figured I'm going, besides shuffling on camera, I kind of came up with pile one where I'm going to try and just pull out the cards and then we'll look at them all together. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. So hope pile two's having a lovely rest of your summer. I know it's October now, you know, things are going down. The leaves are changing. Everything's changing now. I love fall. I absolutely love fall. I just wish it was longer. I feel like we get robbed of it sometimes. There's some years where it's like you don't really get much of one because as soon as the leaves start to fall, well, I live near Chicago, so it's like as soon as the leaves start to fall, it just goes cold, and it's just so damn cold. You just you just don't go out of your house until it's like March or April. So what does Spirit have to say to pile two? Crow's spirit, crow's feather. I've been finding a lot of feathers lately, and it's really cool. I gotta tell you, I love love feathers, and they come to me at really interesting times, like kind of random times for me, and in really random places too. And they're all different. That's the cool thing too. I love all the different birds that they come from. I think feathers are really neat, and I love birds too. Love birds. Don't forget to feed your bird feeders in the winter time. They, you know, take care of those little guys. They need our help too. Pile 2. Sorry, I'm rambling on about birds. Something about birds with you. Pile 2. What's so special about birds in pile 2? Just watching these adorable videos about these little birds and their owners and stuff. You know, I know there's a lot of horrible things going on in the world and the way people treat animals, but there's some wonderful things too. I watched that YouTube channel, The Dodo. Oh, man, I love it. Love that channel. Alrighty, and so on the bottom we have the 4 of Cups. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh. Okay. All right, let me just take a look here and see what we got. Aw, pile 2. I'm not going to lie, this seems like a continuation of pile 1, so I know there's some people who carried over, and I'm glad you did, because it looks pretty awesome. Now, the main thing with pile 2 that I kind of saw with pile 1 is like a form of dissatisfaction with things. They also, you know, it's funny, they had a lot of the same cards too. They also had the Justice and the Judgment card. Now, what I'm looking here is pile 2, clearly you're juggling things. And you're having some trouble kind of keeping up with what you're doing here. And then also, I'm seeing the Hierophant here. So there's students, yeah, people trying to juggle school, work, friends. But something tells me, you know what, you got some wonderful friends there. But you're also being told that there might be some people you've had to let go. But I'm seeing here, you know what, you're getting help here though. Like, this is more, when I see this 3 of Cups, this tells me there's some really wonderful people you got around you that you need to be thankful to God for. Because you know what, they're going to help you. When I look at this Judgment card here, they're going to help you. They're really going to help you. You're very lucky. And you know, it's funny, last pile 1, I mentioned strength when I was looking at it, and then boom, the Strength card comes out. I love that picture too. Look at her. And she's got a lamb next to her. This is you. This is you. This is telling you to find strength. And, you know, pile 1 was kind of anxious of finding somebody. So if you carried over from pile 1 or just pile 2, there is going to be some people very interested in you. There's a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. So I see 2 different people here, and it's funny with Justice here. So this Justice here is coming across because you're kind of like, which one? So pile 2, it looks like you're a little spoiled for choice, and I know that's not the entirely best thing. I think one is older, one's a little younger. I'm getting one's more into sporty things, while as one's more of like a, kind of like a laid back guy, likes to take it easy. One of them has a dog. One guy is into fish. Yeah, he's into fish and aquariums and things like that. There's somebody here who's got a guy that likes aquariums. So, ooh, I hate to say it, pile 2. I kind of don't really know what to tell you as far as picking which one, though. You got your wish, but now you don't know who. Oh, it's great. Underneath the... Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You see, I love to look at the pile after I read the cards because it kind of tells more of a story in motion for me. Because you got the Four of Cups here where you're kind of like, wow, what's going on? You know, like you're not entirely satisfied with what you have, but this is trying to tell you, you have so much, pile 2, to be thankful for to God. And there's, here we got the Six of Wands here. We have absolute victory over your troubles. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like the same color here. This, it almost seems like the same girl. It's like she can't take on any much more, but then she does, and she is the victor because she's able to pull it off, and that's going to be you. And then there's the Ace of Cups. Love is absolutely coming, so please don't lose hope, and you know, just use your discernment. Be careful. We don't want to get in those old habits we had before, and this is death and rebirth. This is a new cycle for you. Funny, just like pile 1. But you still have those internal demons. Oh boy, what I'm seeing with the Moon and the Ten of Swords here. So you got these internal demons here, and I really feel like pile 2, you need to have some grounding, and you need to meditate more and do more. I would say Reiki healing would be really good for you, pile 2. I'm also getting, there's some people here, not everybody, but there's some self-esteem issues here that you're dealing with. And you're really not taking the time to look at things, at your blessings. And now I know I don't like saying that to people, but at the same time, we're all guilty of it. We don't realize the things we have until they're gone. We just don't. Romance angel. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Oh boy. But which one? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. See? Okay, this is telling you, pile 2, get out of your funk. You not only need to get out of this funk, you have so many things to look forward to, pile 2. And right now you're kind of like stuck in things and you're busy with your life and your schedules and stuff, but you know what, take time to have fun with your friends, and you're going to meet people if you haven't already. So what does spirit animal have to say? That's crazy. Okay, pile 2, I really believe you and pile 1 are linked because I just got the same animal oracle. It's funny, as pile 1, it says, parrot spirit, watch your words. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I do a pre-shuffle, like I mix it up because I don't want to get the same cards for every deck, but this one, I just couldn't avoid it. So because I usually do a pre-shuffle, like I switch it around and I ask spirit, you know, this is a different pile. Now, please allow me to convey the message for this pile as I'm changing it over to kind of switch the energies. And I still got the same ones. It didn't matter. And then I shuffled in front of you guys. So it's kind of funny that way. And sorry, I keep putting the card far off. So it says parrot spirit, watch your words. Again, what I got from pile 1. You need to stop with the negative down talk. It's too much. You need to start looking forward to the wonderful things that are coming your way, pile 2. You got great things to look forward to, and you just need to be open to receiving them, and you cannot be if you keep yourself in that negative mindset. You just cannot. So pile 2, accept the blessings that are coming your way and be thankful for them because they are coming. So just want to give you those happy news. So thank you so much for joining me, pile 2. Wish you guys all the best. Hi, pile 3. If you picked the willow bark, this is going to be your pile. It's got a cool little... I love the way it feels because it got so dried out, which will make it perfect for burning. So if you're looking for incense and things like that, before you pick it up, you know, ask permission. Make sure it's not still a part of the tree. Don't take any living things off of the tree unless you ask permission and you give the tree something back in return and say thank you. So I just have to make that really clear. But at the same time, this is your reading. So I'm going to be shuffling on camera, and I'm going to just put all the cards down and we will look at them together. So I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot deck here, and then we're going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and then the Romance Angels. So pile 3's having a lovely summer. It's pretty much over, so it's fall now. I love fall. Fall is my favorite season of all time. I just wish it was longer. It just doesn't seem long enough, does it? Yeah, usually by October 31st, by us over by Chicago, it's by October 31st. Sometimes, well, there was one year it was snowing. Yeah, that was a bummer. My son was an Avenger. He was just like 2 at the time, and it was so funny because he looked like Santa Claus rolling around in the snow in his Avenger suit. Yeah, we love Halloween. My daughter's birthday's on Halloween. Love Halloween babies. Oh, she's got the coolest birthday ever. And she's a little dark little Scorpio, so yeah, she is the quintessential Halloween baby. Yeah, she loves all things Halloween. We love Halloween. It's very big at our house. Very big. You know, I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this channel, you're into it too. Or who isn't? I mean, I love Halloween. It's the greatest holiday ever. I like that, or I like New Year's. I'm a big New Year's fan. I don't know, Christmas kind of left me jaded a little bit. All right, so let's see the verdict. So at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. Oh boy. Let's see. All right, so flipping these guys over. Ooh, Death, Devil, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Oh boy. All right, underneath Death is the 10 of Wands. Okay, you know, pile 3, you're moving on. High Priestess, under the Devil. The Moon, underneath the 4 of Wands. And then Judgment. You know, it's funny, in all my cards today, Judgment was in all of it. Okay. Oh, pile 3. Well, starting off with the Death and Rebirth here, it's telling me that you've had, I think pile 3 recently moved, or I'm getting a feeling you either recently have or you're going to. And you are kind of all over, you're all over the place. Especially, I'm looking here at the 8 of Cups here. It looks like you came from kind of a nasty situation that you chose to remove yourself from. And you know what? Rightfully so. I think pile 3, whatever you chose to do was the best decision you possibly could do. Because whatever you were in, it was just sucking. Like, when I look at the Devil on top of this High Priestess here, which is you, you're the High Priestess. And you could be a man or woman, it doesn't matter. And it's more of just the Priestess energy here. And you could see, it's kind of funny, you see how like the close up, you see how it's kind of like you see all this energy being sucked upwards by whoever this vampire is right here. So it just kind of feels that way. There was just a situation that was just sucking you dry. And there's a piece of you that really hoped for something better. You really did. It also tells me that you really tried hard to try to fix it, but it just couldn't happen. It just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be your situation. I'm sorry. Whatever that situation was, it was definitely a karmic one. So now something tells me now that with the Judgment, you're coming out of your shell, but at the same time, you're starting over. And it's overwhelming, to say the least. You know, when I got here with the 7 of Cups, there's going to be times where you're like, God, what the hell do I do? You know, what do I do? What do I do with this? What do I do with that? You know, sometimes when you start off on something, it just brings you new problems to figure out. Sometimes they might be better, sometimes worse. You know, that's the thing with the 7 of Cups. There's so many decisions, and not all of them are exactly good ones. So, yeah, the main thing with pile 3 is discernment and trying to be careful. I know you're trying to avoid having to deal with the same thing that you did before. Well, when I see the Four of Wands here, you know, these are new things coming towards you. You're going to new places, you're seeing new people, doing new things. And then especially with the Ace of Pentacles here, tells me that that was a really good decision that you made to pick up and go. Or if you're thinking about it, to do it. Because you know what? You need to grow yourself. There's a part of you need to regrow and start over. And you will. You absolutely will. And this is telling you that blessings will come your way. Also, with that. Yeah, because I see like the Hermit here. So you're kind of, you know, you're in your own little thing right now. But at the same time, it's saying, hey, you know, when I see the star, that's hope. There's definitely hope for you, pile 3. And you know what? You're going to pull it off. Let's see if there's any romance angels going on here. What do they have to say? Sometimes it's not always romance. Sometimes it tells you just to love yourself, you know. And we all got to do that at some point. Not all of us do, though. Myself, I'm guilty of that, too. Retreat. Okay, yeah, see pile 3? It's time for you to disconnect from the world. So you need to reconnect to yourself right now. And you need to gather yourself back up again and rebuild from wherever you had to leave, okay? You need to do that. And what does the Animal Spirit Oracle deck have to say for pile 3? What kind of words of wisdom? And hopefully just hopeful words. Looking forward to seeing what. Oh! Pile 3, Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up for you. Yes, okay, so that explains why, you know, you feel like everything's going crazy because you just moved or you're planning on moving, and there's so many things that you have to do. And I think that's also why the Seven of Cups, you're just overwhelmed with the things you have to do. And this is why it's telling you to retreat. It's time for you to disconnect, get your ducks in a row, and figure out what you need to do. So, and I know you will, pile 3, because this is telling me especially, you know, because I saw the, because we got the star here. Oh boy, yeah, you have a lot of wonderful things coming to you, pile 3, and I think that was the biggest message of all for all my piles today, especially with the Judgment. You know, keep hoping. You'll come out. You will come out, and you will come out on top. And Spirit wants you to know that. Just keep your faith in God and keep going. Hang in there, pile 3. Take care. Wishing you guys all the best.